blessed Sunday. Got the Palo Santo thing going. But yeah, you have to create your own atmosphere within other atmospheres. That way, you go into the atmosphere, and the initial entrance of any atmosphere, this is a person, place, or thing, because everything has an atmosphere. Earth is a place. Your house is a place. Work is a place. And they all have atmospheres. Everybody has atmospheres. You have an atmosphere. And when you're in your own atmosphere, it's automatic. When you're in others' atmosphere, you kind of initially, well, the untrained is initially like in a state of confusion at first, and they have to adapt, which is normal. Or truthfully, it might just be everybody. When you first enter into an atmosphere, you don't really know what's about to take place, so you're untrained. But your observation and awareness of what's happening in the atmosphere can be trained before you go into one, and it'll be a easier process to understand how these two atmospheres, your atmosphere and the other atmosphere, interacts. And by cultivating your own atmosphere within another atmosphere looks like not overextending or overachieving, like achieving more to create your space. Like at work, you will want to have a nice space so they know that you're an asset to the space. So you have to create that environment. You have to create that atmosphere for yourself. In like relationships, this is where you may not want to overextend or underextend. You have to create your own atmosphere. You can't sit and overthink about what they thinking about. Like, you have to understand their atmosphere. You have to look at their patterns, how they move, how they feel about certain things, and you respect their space. And it's really automatic when you have a space for compassion in your heart, because you'll put these things into account no matter how crazy they may seem to you. But it's like an important piece. Like you gotta have compassion, because you don't know their story. You don't know. And even if they tell you the story, you still don't know, because you wasn't there. You wasn't in their body when they was feeling that shit. So it's like, you just gotta understand that you don't need to know a motherfucker. You just need to know how to contain your fucking self. Like, if you in somebody else's atmosphere and they may be a little timid or whatever, now if this timid is reactory, fuck that. Let me get back on point. When you create an atmosphere with somebody in a relationship, it's, hold on, man. Yeah, it's more like you just got to get in tune with them. You got to be in tune with yourself, so you don't want to overextend. You want to know how to just be there. Just be there. Like, if you're going to be there, just be there when the time is right. If they want, like, when it comes to conversation and flirting, like, you will know. You just have to be in tune with yourself first. You have to make sure your battery, your machine is running well and fluidly. Like, like you gotta have your own shit to do. Like, You can't just be, no demon scroller and just demon fucking like somebody who just wanna fuck and eat and sleep and complain. Can't be a bitch. Like, what else? But yeah, all this shit just atmospheres, bro. Like, we in the atmosphere. We are atmosphere. And when like in school, what they did tell us is that we all made of water. When you look at the shit in the world, is water. Like, ice is solid, but it's water. Metal is solid, but when it's hot, it's liquid. Not saying that that's water, but it behaves like it in some way, form, or fashion. And what happens when water in the atmosphere at two different temperatures collide? When the wind blowing in two different directions? Lightning, kapow. Lightning, electricity. It generates electricity. So when you interacting with these atmospheres, you may want to either always keep the energy balance. But when you in tune with yourself, your nervous system, your parasympathetic nervous system, it balances itself. Like, the way you feel when you feel like overwhelmed, that means that the environment is giving you a lot of energy that you don't know what to do with. Your parasympathetic is like, it's connected to your sympathetic, and they work together for the mental balancing and the physical balancing of how you feel, to be able to get through that situation. Or if it's a situation that's like a bit dimming. Oh, wait. Work would be dimming, so you need to apply more effort. But if it's like a relationship where you have to keep a balance, you have to constantly put in that work. Now, a relationship with God, I would say you have to, because that's your number one devotion. That's your number one atmosphere outside of your atmosphere, but at the same time, it's your atmosphere. Devotion to yourself, like every day, all day, like appreciating, gratitude, joy, like looking in the mirror like, damn, you sexy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, looking at the sun like, damn, you sexy as fuck. Looking at the moon, it's a full moon right now. That motherfucker busting. Like, appreciation, bro. The trees, come on now. Who's supplying your oxygen? The water. Who's supplying who? You don't fucking know, but it's happening. You waking up every single day. All this shit going on, and you can't find nothing to do. You can't find nothing productive to do. You can't find nothing non-cancerous to do. There's so much shit going on. But just think about how all these atmospheres interacting. Like, it's real shit. Peace out.